I always thought I knew what to expect from you. That account, however, has made me realize just how much of you is still a mystery. Finding your secret space was like unlocking a door to a world I didn't know existed. It left me with a mix of curiosity and confusion. Isn't it strange how one hidden account can change everything you thought you knew? Suddenly, the pieces don't quite fit together the way they did. Sometimes, the most surprising thing isn't what's revealed, but how it forces you to confront your own assumptions and biases. The digital world doesn't always show us the whole picture. That secret account made me realize just how many layers there are to a person. What we find in the hidden corners of someone's life isn't always what we expect. It's often more raw and revealing than we could have imagined. When the unexpected surfaces, it doesn't just change the way you see someone, it changes the way you see the world. I found that account, and it's like a puzzle I'm trying to piece together, each new piece adding more depth to what I thought I already understood. Secrets aren't always meant to be kept, but when they're uncovered, they leave us with a sense of wonder and sometimes discomfort. The truth is often much more complicated than we expect, and sometimes finding that secret account forces us to face truths we weren't ready to see. In the quiet of that account, I found echoes of you I never expected, and yet it feels like something I was always as meant to discover. I thought I knew the real you, but finding that account has made me realize there's so much more to uncover. Some truths are hidden behind screens, and sometimes those truths change everything about how we see a person. That account didn't just reveal a hidden version of you, it exposed a part of me that I wasn't expecting to confront. We all have secret spaces, places where our true selves can exist, without judgment. That account showed me a glimpse into yours. Sometimes finding the unexpected isn't about feeling betrayed. It's about understanding that people have more to their story than we realize. I never thought I would find that account, but now that I have, I can't help but feel like I'm standing in the middle of a story I never imagined. It's one thing to know someone in the real world, but discovering their hidden online world is like walking into an entirely new dimension. I found that account, and suddenly the world I thought I understood feels both bigger and smaller at the same time. The person I thought I knew wasn't the person I found behind that account. It leaves me questioning what I truly know about them. You're not who I expected, but perhaps that's the beauty of finding hidden parts of people we never thought we'd see. I didn't expect to find this side of you, but in some strange way, I'm grateful it's been revealed. There's something powerful in uncovering the truth. The discovery of that hidden account wasn't just about you, it was about me and the way I view the layers of people around me. I found a side of you I didn't expect, and now I can't help but wonder how many other sides I've missed. You aren't who I expected, but somehow the unexpected makes everything more intriguing, more worth exploring. It's funny how one account can challenge everything we thought we knew. Now, nothing feels quite the same. Uncovering that account was like peeling back the layers of an onion, each layer revealing a new depth of who you are. Finding that hidden space doesn't just change my perception of you, it forces me to rethink my entire approach to understanding others. The truth behind that secret account has left me with more questions than answers, but I can't help but be drawn to the mystery. There's a beauty in the unexpected, in the way finding that account made me realize how much more there is to learn about someone. Sometimes discovering the unknown is a gift. It opens the door to a deeper connection and understanding. You weren't who I expected, but maybe that's what makes you even more fascinating than I could have imagined. That account revealed a side of you I never thought I'd see. Yet now, I can't look at you the same way. In the quiet spaces of that account, I found pieces of you that felt like they were hidden just for me to discover. Sometimes, the most surprising part of finding someone's hidden account is realizing how much they've kept from the world. I thought I understood you, but finding that account showed me how much more there is to uncover. The unexpected can be unsettling, but there's a strange comfort in knowing there are parts of us we haven't fully explored yet. Finding that account wasn't a betrayal. It was an invitation to understand you in a way I never thought possible. I discovered things in that account that didn't match my expectations, but they taught me something valuable about the complexity of who you are. The truth behind that account wasn't what I thought it would be. A part of me is surprised, yet another part feels like I've been led to a discovery that I never quite asked for. The secrets that lie hidden beneath usernames reveal more than we're prepared to see. Sometimes, reality is far more complicated than our expectations. Finding that hidden space within your world, it's like uncovering an unfamiliar face. It changes everything you once believed you knew. I thought I understood you better, but then I found that account, and suddenly everything I knew seems like a veil over the truth. In the silence of that account, I see a reflection of your hidden soul, one I never thought existed. It's a strange feeling to discover the parts of someone you never thought were there. It's as if you're looking at them for the first time. When you uncover the unexpected, it doesn't necessarily bring peace. It often brings a whirlwind of new thoughts and emotions that you weren't ready to face. Isn't it fascinating how a simple account can expose parts, say, of someone you've never imagined? The revelations can be both unsettling and eye-opening. You were never what I expected, but finding that secret space only made me realize how much more there is to understand. In the end, what we expect rarely matches the reality of what we find, and sometimes that's the hardest truth to accept. That account wasn't a key to the past, but rather a window into the parts of you I never knew existed. Sometimes discovering the unexpected side of someone isn't about betrayal. It's about seeing the layers of their story you hadn't understood. The account showed me a side of you that was always there, hidden beneath the surface. And now I'm left processing the truth of it all. I thought I knew you, but finding that account felt like meeting someone completely new. Some things are meant to stay hidden, but when they surface, it forces you to rethink everything you thought you knew about someone. There's a vulnerability in discovering someone's secrets, and it stirs up feelings of both surprise and deep introspection. The person behind that account is not the person I expected, but maybe they're exactly who they needed to be in that moment. We often build expectations based on fragments of truth. Finding that secret account shattered those pieces into something unrecognizable. How much of us is defined by what we keep hidden? I found that account, and I'm left questioning everything I thought I understood. In those digital shadows, I found the unexpected, an echo of you that I never imagined. When the secrets come to light, you're left wondering whether you really knew someone or if you just knew the version they wanted you to see. You never really know someone until you find their hidden spaces. That account opened my eyes to a side of you I didn't see coming. There's a bittersweetness in discovering someone's hidden world. It's like learning a new language, but not quite speaking it fluently yet. Finding that account feels like uncovering an alternate reality, one where nothing is quite as it seems. I found that account, and it made me realize how much of us is invisible, how much remains untouched by the outside world. You are both exactly what I expected, and nothing like I imagined. The discovery of that account was an invitation into the deeper layers of who you are. In the realm of secrets, we all play our parts. But when the truth breaks through, you can't help but wonder if the person you thought you knew is still the same. Finding that account was like stumbling across a diary, one that had been kept locked for far too long. The person I found in that account didn't match the person I thought I knew. It's unsettling, but also deeply fascinating. Sometimes, the greatest discoveries are the ones that force you to question your own beliefs about someone. Behind the veil of that account, I found a side of you that was more raw, more vulnerable than I had ever imagined. It's funny how expectations can shape our reality, and yet sometimes reality has a way of shattering those illusions. In the digital world, we often think we know people, but finding that account made me realize how much of us is hidden in plain sight. I expected one thing, but what I found in that account was a completely different narrative. Now, I can't unsee what's been revealed. That account didn't just show me who you are, it showed me who you could be and who you might be hiding from the world. To discover something unexpected is to unravel the stories people keep inside, stories that are often more complex than we care to admit. What you post online isn't always who you are, but sometimes it's the closest we'll get to the real you. There's something haunting about discovering the truth. You start seeing things you never thought possible in the person you thought you knew.